Hi everyone, this is Charan here. Welcome to my channel. Today in this video, I'm going to share about an interesting technique that can be very useful in order to learn data science, especially if you are going to learn data science all by yourself. There are two categories of people who try to learn data science. One category of people, they go for a structured approach. They go for a bachelor's degree or master's degree. There are definitely a lot of advantages in going for a structured approach. They have a lot of peers who have similar interest. It is easy to share and learn as they grow. They have a huge support network. They have the faculties and alumni network, which can be very helpful in order to learn as well as find a job in data science. Now, coming to the other category of people who try to learn data science by themselves, there are definitely a lot of disadvantages. You need to ensure that you have the motivation for the sustained amount of time in order to learn data science. Data science is definitely not something quite simple or simple to learn in few days or week. In this video, I'm going to share an interesting technique which is crowdsourcing based that can be very helpful in order to learn data science. Make sure that you watch till the end of this video. I'm going to talk about the crowdsourcing based data science learning program which I'm launching quite soon. So now coming back to the topic, so crowdsourcing is not something quite new. Right? You would have used crowdsourcing at some point in time, for example, in college or university while preparing for a difficult examination. What we try to do is we try to form a team and we try to split the different topic among the team. So what we do is we go back, like to learn about that particular topic, and after some time we come back and share the knowledge with everyone else. By this method, what happens is we are able to learn a lot more topic in much more shorter time. Similarly, this is used across like many scenarios. For example, startups who find it very difficult in order to raise money go for crowdfunding. Many companies who are like seeking innovative ideas, they try to reach out to employees and customers. And many tech companies, they try to have the reward system in order to reward people who are able to identify bugs in their platform. So like crowdsourcing is very good because like we are not dependent upon an individual or a small team of people. We are opening the opportunity for a larger group of people, and hence the probability of being successful is quite high when we use like a crowdsourcing. So in this video, I'm going to share how we are going to use crowdsourcing in order to learn data science. So the first step is like identify the various topics that you need to learn in order to master data science. Each and every one of us are very different. Like I have a different strength, you have a different strength. You might be good in maybe Python programming, or you might be very good in the mathematical concepts. You might have some knowledge about statistics. So each one of us have different strength. In order to learn data science, you need to first identify the various topics that are required to master data science. If you are someone who's trying to start learning data science from scratch, so then the various topics that you need to cover are first basic programming. It could be R or Python, like both are popular programming language for data science. You need to know about the various libraries and packages that are available for data science in the programming language that you are choosing. You need to know about the data visualization, right? What are all the different visualization techniques that are useful in order to extract the insights out of the data. How to perform an exploratory data analysis. What is feature engineering? Like how to do feature engineering? What are all the different algorithms? Like how to choose the algorithm for the problem that you are solving. How to build a model. How to evaluate the performance of the model. What are all the various mathematical concepts that are required in order to learn data science? So these are all the various topics. So when you are planning to learn data science, the first step is you need to identify all the topics that are required in order to master data science. The second step is like identifying an learning partner or a group. It is very important for you to find the right people. When you are learning data science all by yourself, everything depends on just you. But when you have a team in place, a lot depends upon the team that you are learning with. So each and everyone in your team should be as motivated as you. So that is very important in order to ensure that this plan is successful. If you are looking for like a finding and learning partner, the first step would be to reach out to the immediate circle, like people who have studied with you, people who are close to you and with whom you have a good relationship, like a good working relationship. If you are not able to find anyone who is quite interested in data science, then the obvious next step is to look for people in platforms such as Kaggle. So Kaggle has more than 5 million registered users. There are definitely a lot of people who are trying to learn data science who are member of this particular platform. If you are not able to find still, then the other method would be to go for like a meetups, data science meetups. A lot of people later try to participate in data science meetups in order to understand about the data science, in order to meet people who are interested in data science. You might maybe find your learning partner in one of the meetups. The third step is coming up with a detailed day-to-day plan. So if you are planning to learn data science, what you can do is you can go for an popular data science learning course. One of the popular courses in Coursera is like IBM's data science course. About 25 people who have completed this particular course have found a job in data science. This is very popular, but the only catch is you need to be a paid member of Coursera in order to learn this particular course. The Coursera membership costs you around $50 like per month. If you are looking for an free option, then what I would suggest is I have a detailed article where I have explained about learning data science in 100 days. What are all the various topics that you need to prepare every single day? So this will be very useful. It will give you a plan about what are all the various topics that you need to learn in order to become a data scientist. What you can do is, based on your strength, you can of course customize this particular plan according to you as well as the team with whom you are planning to learn data science. The most important factor here is to make sure that you have a detailed plan as well as goals in place. Like, goals are very important in order to make sure that you can track your progress against a particular goal. So without goals, like what happens is sometimes you slow down and eventually lose interest and stop learning data science. So coming to the fourth topic, like allocating the primary as well as secondary topic. So when you have a small team of people with whom you are going to learn data science, what you need to do is you need to identify the various primary topic and secondary topic for each and every single week. So then what happens is, now the people who are having the responsibility for a primary topic, they need to ensure they do the extensive analysis. They need to collect all the reference materials, all the learning resources, scripts that are useful in order to learn and master that particular topic. So then what happens is, all the people who have a primary topic, they need to come back and explain that particular topic to everyone else in the group and share all the resources that are required with the team. The benefit of this particular approach is, when you are learning data science by yourself, what happens is you need to be focusing 100% every single day. And learning data science is not something simple. It's quite a long journey, and it's very easy for people to burn out and maybe lose interest and stop learning data science. But by having a group and having the primary and secondary topic, what happens is you are in charge of focusing only for your primary topic. There is someone else who is doing the work on the other topic, and they will be sharing all the resources that is required in order to learn and master that particular topic. By this way, your workload is shared with other people, and there is a sense of accountability to make sure that each and every one of you spends enough time to master that particular topic and explain to the best of the extent. There is a good sense of competition among the team, and hence it's a lot more useful for you when you are trying to learn data science from scratch. The fifth step is having a platform in place to share and track the progress. When you have a small team, when you have a study group which is 2 to 3 members, so then email would be good. It will be okay for you to send out an email to share all the resources and track all the progress on an email. But if you are looking for a structured approach, then I would recommend having a Discord server, which is much more professional. You can have a voice channels where you can set up a meeting, discuss about various topics, and you can share all the resources. You can also make use of a Notion as well as GitHub in order to share all the resources with the rest of the team. Having these in place is very useful, especially because when you want to come back and refresh various topics, you will have everything documented in a particular platform, and hence it becomes a lot more easier for you to refresh in the future. The next one is having a mentor throughout this particular journey. So this is not an step in this particular learning journey. So it is something that needs to be there from the beginning till the end. So when you are looking for a mentor, you need to make sure that you are looking for someone who is at least 5 years ahead of you in their data science career. There will be a lot of learning, you will get to learn about reality in data science, what kind of techniques are valued, what kind of skill sets are valued, and you get to learn from the experience of someone who's already performing as a data scientist. You also have access to the network of your mentor. That is a lot more useful when you want to find a job in data science, and hence you need to make sure that you have a mentor throughout the entire journey. So that helps a lot in your data science career. So coming to the final step, like as you go through the learning journey, what is very important is you need to ensure that you test your skills. If you want to test your skills in Python, R or SQL, so then HackerRank is an excellent platform. They have various modules in order to test your skills in these programming languages. Whereas if you want to check or test your skill set in working on a data science project, the best platform I would say is go for Kaggle. Like there are a lot of competition, data science competition. You can enroll to those competition as you learn and then test your skills in those areas and then see how well you are performing. And if you are learning as a team, it will be good for people who are working on a primary topic to come up with a simple assignment to check the knowledge on that particular topic. That helps a lot in the learning journey, and then it motivates a lot in making sure that people concentrate and do their best in learning those topics. The final tip is for people who are trying to learn data science by themselves, the most important factor is you need to ensure that you have the motivation, enough motivation. Learning data science, as I said, it's not something simple. It's a long journey. There are so many different topics. There will be enough reasons for you to get demotivated and stop your learning journey. So it is important to ensure that you stay motivated. One way to stay motivated is by listening to various people who have become successful in data science, who came from a similar background like you and who have eventually been successful in data science. So there are a lot of articles which people share about their journey, how they learned data science and how they were able to find a job in data science. So if you are interested in my journey, how I started my career in sales and moved into data science, I will attach a video in the top. So you can go through the particular video to know about my journey, how it was for me to transition from a sales career without much background of programming, and how I successfully launched myself into a career in data science. So that's it about today, about how you make use of crowdsourcing in order to learn data science. So as I said in the beginning of the video, so what I'm doing now is I'm launching an crowdsourcing data science learning program on the Discord server. So already more than 250 people have joined this particular program. So this is going to be quite interesting. I will be sharing the various topics that you need to learn for each and every single weekday, and there is a huge amount of people on this particular platform with whom you can learn and share your learning progress, and everyone in this group are encouraged to share their learning resources with the others. The objective is to make sure that people who are struggling to learn data science by themselves, they have a platform in place with whom they can learn data science a lot more efficiently and a lot more quicker. If you are watching this video and it's too late for you to join the program, make sure that you subscribe to my newsletter. I will be sending out the emails regarding the future cohorts of this particular learning program. So that's it for now. I hope you would have learned something new in today's video, and see you in another video. Bye until then.